New banner, new mons. Are they good enough to hang with the meta? Let's find out.
Gotta catch 'em all.
What's good? It's your boy Rico. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Duel. We just got done live streaming probably like 2-3 hours ago. Played some Fortnite with the viewers and it was a good time. And I decided to make a video because we got some new mons. I wanted to get my hands on them and play with them to see how well they do against the meta. What's in the meta? We have the Alterias. What else is in the meta? We have the Zora, the Rush decks. Now we have a Hawk, who's 3.6. I think Hawk here is a little confused. Hawk doesn't know what Hawk wants to run. Hawk, you either need to run the Rush deck, or you need to run the Altaria deck. Okay, not a hybrid. I don't know if a hybrid's going to be that great because I mean right now you give your dragons +10. Not that. I mean he's got the +10 and then he's got the overdrive. I mean against a deck like mine, because my deck hits for a lot of the plus damage. So, Hawk, I think you need to just pick a side. Do you want to be with the Rush deck, or do you want to be with the Altaria decks? And maybe this is all he has. So, I mean, if this is all he has, then I would actually get rid of the Zorok, I think, in my opinion. But anyway, take a look at my deck. If you guys watch my stream, I pulled the Elektross. I also pulled the Mega Ampharos. I did not get the Ampharos, which I was pretty upset about. And I thought about crafting them, but then I looked at Xurkitree, and I was like, well, I got the other Celesteela, and that's the only Ultra Beast I have. And I was like, well, maybe I'll just craft Xurkitree just because of the banner. I was like, why not? I want to take them for a test run and just show you guys what it can do. Okay, so I got the Elektross, Xurkitree, and I pulled two Zaps. So I got another Zap, which was like level 4. Magneton, I also got the Magnezone, so I wanted to show off the Magnezone, and I got a couple of Picavolts. I tried running Picavolts. Picavolts just didn't do well with my deck. I needed more mons that can have the ability to go through mons, so that's why I brought in the other Zapdos. But as my playset got the double chance, Max Revive, Gold Block, Electro Energy, and Electro Sphere. Now the only difference with the Electro Sphere is I wanted to your electric Pokemon can MP move past Pokemon that have weight. Okay, and if you take a look at Xurkitree. This Pokemon, so it can negate the plates. While this Pokemon is on the field, Pokemon that become paralyzed gain weight 3. So that's why I put in the Electrosphere, Electro Energy. I can't remember, man. And if you battle this mon, you become paralyzed. So the purpose of this deck is try to just paralyze anything. He's got the Cable Lash that deals 2 times damage if they are paralyzed, and if you're attacking with Koko on the board, he does a whopping 236. Okay, but let's just, I'm sorry for no shirt, but it is hot in my room, and because I have the heater on, so that's why I don't have any shirt. But let's just get into this match. Let's see how it goes. Move up first to my Koko, moves his Koko, I move mine to the goal, I believe. That's right. Moves up his Zap, and what I decided to do here is I think it's a good idea to move the Magneton there. In the event he attacks with his Zapdos, I can status condition his Zap. Now I wanna preface this real quick, you guys. It's hard playing Zoroark decks because you can attack. You cannot freely attack anything. You have to wait for your opponents to attack you. Again, gotta be passive. So I bring Koko to the center. I start connecting my electric mon so I can start playing the Electrosphere and the Electros Energy. I played the Electrosphere first because of the whole weight thing. I think it's Electrosphere, right? DC's here, goes after my Magneton, which I don't necessarily agree with, because had I survived that roll, you get KO'd, I attack the Tapu Koko. I just don't know if that was necessarily a good play, because I put Magneton there for a reason, to status condition. Hopefully he was frozen. I really want frozen. Or if he's got burned, he's -10 damage, so sleep doesn't matter because Koko's there, so I was really hoping for the freeze, but now look, I'm kind of in a predicament. I think the only good play here is to DC with either Elektross or the Zapdos right here, but I didn't want to give up that position, so I DC with my Elektross, hoping to get that 130, which is going to do, I think, a whopping 160, 170, something like that. 180, yeah, it goes for 180. It's insane, man. Mistake. My opponent here makes the mistake. He has the, well, actually, was that a mistake? Because he was at plus, I guess he was at plus 40. Yeah, no, that wasn't necessarily a mistake. It wasn't necessarily a mistake because he was at plus 40 on that attack. But since he didn't hit the roll there, I decided to take this opportunity and DC and get this Zekrom off the board because the Resh is there. They are the threat. I do not want to get banished. So I get rid of this Zekrom, or I try to. He lands a fly. I land a Thunder Crash. Thank God, plus 60 because of the Electrosphere. That could have been bad for me if I would have missed that roll, or if he would have hit his roll. Brings it back on the other side. I'll bring Circuitry on the board. Brings it one spot, and I'm pretty sure... What did I do here? Oh, yeah. I thought it was a... It's okay, so I'm going to stop to talk about this real quick. The reason why I did that... specifically for the status condition. I was in a bad position there. And look at that. Your boy Rico gets the freeze. I was in a super bad position there. That Zekrom coming after my Zapdos, the one that hits for 110, and my Circuitry. He has a good shot at... If he hit 40, he'd hit for 114. I mean, he could banish the Circuitry if I would have got my Cable Lash and Thunder Crash, because he would have hit for plus 40. Would have been for 114. So yeah, that is why I brought up my Magneton. It froze him, which is good for me. So now I can attack with Circuitry, who has a lot of white, and we can hopefully get rid of this Zekrom, and we do. Hitting for a whopping 163. I was pretty upset there. I was pretty upset. I had a good plan. I'm gonna tell you guys what my plan was. Well, actually, never mind. So right now, it's kind of the Koko matchup. That's really the only plays to make right now, because if I move up and attack with my Zapdos, I get the plus 30. However, we don't know how this roll is going to go, and if it goes south, either he KOs me or I get surrounded by the Koko. So that's why it's the battle of the Kokos right now. Who's going to come on top? Is it me? Is it Hawk? And we keep going back and forth. And a miss. It's the second miss in a row, man. At this point, I was like really up straight. I was really frustrated. Playing with this deck was very frustrating. Take a look at my rating. I've dropped about 200 points playing with this deck. And I think right here, I really want to get this Koko off the board because it's really the only thing I can safely attack into. It's the only thing I can attack into. That's the reason why I'm attacking Koko. Fortunately, the RNG returned the favors, and Hawk gets a miss, and I was like, oh, thank God. So yeah, I can't attack into Altaria. Can advance and attack into Zoroark. So I moved my Magneton towards the Koko because I figured the Magneton has a better shot at taking out Koko. Look at that. And just like that, RNG has saved me. I get 2 misses. He gets 2 misses. Thank God. Thank you, Arceus, RNGesus, and I do get to take out the Koko. And we finally get to play with the Magneton because this is I've always wanted Magneton. I watched KW use Magneton and I was like, dude, I want Magneton. Why did it lag there? Gotta play that Electro Energy because I got 3 electric mons. They're touching each other. He overdrives and I'm like, oh boy, come on, Circuitry. That would have been nice if that was the first of battle, because then he would have been paralyzed. Then I could have tried to attack for a whopping. And that's the bad thing about twins. I don't think twins are that great in the meta anymore because everything hits so high. So, and for the banish, their banish attacks is really low. Circuitry. Moves of Altaria. And here is where I make a very crucial mistake. We're gonna try and stop and talk about it if we can. So he gets a Perish Song, and we're both, yeah, we both have the little thingy. So I make a huge mistake right here. In my head, I'm thinking, I'm like, all right, Circuitry, I'm cursed, you're cursed. I can attack you. Hopefully you'll just get the flamethrower, and that only puts you at 90. I have a good shot at taking you out, and that would banish you. Too bad Elektross isn't 2 MP because I would have banished him as well. But the mistake I make is I go and I attack Reshiram. I forgot that Reshiram has not been attacked yet, and this is what is very crucial when you're facing Zoroark decks. You have to remember what mons have attacked you, because you can't freely attack mons that haven't attacked. Otherwise, this will happen. And I was like, oh god, I'm dead. See you later. Circuitry is gone. Whew. I'm like, okay, I'm okay for now. But if he KOs me, I'm GG boys. I get that again, and I'm like, oh, what do I got to do here? I decide to attack the Reshiram, and fortunately I get the roll. Because now my opponent has to go block. And he does. And I should have attacked again right here, but I was like, I don't want Koko getting on the board. But then, again, Circuitry, not good. And there goes Circuitry. And Circuitry did not get to show off at all in this battle. In fact, I've only had one duel where he hit for the, where I got to show off the cable thing. It was pretty cool. I can't remember exactly why I attacked there, but I want to show you guys some very useful usage of Elektross. Okay, I kind of want to talk about this position right here real quick. We're gonna stop. We're gonna go back one turn. So I decided to move up my Magneton and attack the Altaria. I was debating if I should attack or if I shouldn't attack. Because if I don't attack, then he's got to do something with Koko. Because Koko can't do anything right now because of Elektross' ability, so he can't soar over me. But I was thinking about, all right, I'm going to attack the Altaria. Because if I take him out, then he has to move the Zoroark onto the goal, and then I can KO Koko. That was the initial plan. What I should have done is just put him right next to Altaria and force the Koko to retreat. And then I would have attacked Altaria. It would have been a safer play, I think, in my opinion. But I was greedy. I was trying to go for the double, and didn't pay off for me because I ended up rolling a miss. So I bring my Koko up, and I was really hoping he did this, and I was like, okay, this is fine. We're gonna talk about what I did here. Okay, this is why Elektross is interesting. We're gonna have to go back some turns. Stopping. Okay. I was actually back one turn. I was actually surprised my opponent did not attack my Koko. I thought he was gonna attack my Koko, and it was a misplay on my part by moving my Koko in front of my Elektross. But instead, my opponent goes for my Elektross, and he thinks he has me. Because he thinks he's going to go like right next to my Zapdos, and I'm like, nope. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use his ability, because on Elektross' ability, I'm going to show it to you real quick. At the start of your turn, instead of an MP move, this Pokemon may switch places with an adjacent electric type Pokemon or paralyzed Pokemon. So Koko's an electric type. I decided to switch places with him, and now Koko can't go through me, or I decided to attack him. We both get the blue. And he decides not to surround me with his Zoroark, which is very interesting. I thought he was going to do that. I think that was a misplay on his part. So I decided to attack the Altaria, and I'm like, please get this banished, man. Please get this banished. DD dance. Got the D dance, and I got another miss, dude. I'm pretty upset. And now I'm in a bad position. My opponent can move right next to my Zapdos with his Koko, but he doesn't. I decide to attack. He wants to get my entry points, which is fine. And I get the roll. Whew. Fortunately, I get the roll. Opponent's getting a little scared there. And I mean, rightfully so, because he is banished. So my opponent, he has the curse. My opponent rolls, and I'm like, we could win this roll. All we gotta do, and he gets the fly. But guess what? It doesn't matter because I'm gonna play Elektross' ability again, and I'm like, no, bro, you're not gonna surround me. Like Elektross really came in handy this game with his ability. I really like the electric. The electric slide is what we're gonna call it. So we're gonna go straight in for this Altair. We're gonna try and banish this mon. He gets the D-dance into the Pear Song, and I'm like, yes, yes. My Zergatry is gone. His Altair is gone. And here, this is my Zapdos at the 101. I should have been attacking. I should have been attacking with my Zapdos at the 101 because I can beat his Zoroark with my 101. But I was getting scared, and I totally forgot, actually. I totally forgot. Until here, and I attack. And that happens. Oh, I want to let you guys know, too. This match came down. I had, I think, 6 seconds left. 6 seconds left. He had, I think, about maybe a minute left. He gets fly into my Thunder Crash. Now I just got to figure out a way to win because look, all the mons that I have on the board hit over 110. This is going to be hard. I don't know what I'm going to do. Here I thought about switching with Koko. But I was playing scared. I decided to move my Magneton closer to the goal. He attacks again because that's really the only thing he can do. And I get another miss, man. There's a lot of misses this game. So I think 5, maybe 6 total. And so yeah, so right here I seriously have 20 seconds left, and my opponent starts retreating because he's got about a minute, and I'm at like 20. So he starts retreating, and I'm like, all right. So if you're gonna start retreating, I can start being aggressive. I mean, obviously I have to be aggressive because I'm trying to win, right? So we're gonna stop it here. I just want to talk about this play right here. My opponent's being very conservative here. I move up my Zap, and I decide not to attack the Reshiram right away because when I do attack the Reshiram, when I do have a good shot at taking it out, I want to be in a position to take the entry point. So that's why this following turn, I hop over him and then attack him, opposed to attacking him right where I was right here. So hop over, I attack, get the roll. Oh man, that could have went bad. And here, my opponent, I think he should be attacking with his, well, I think he should have, I mean, I like the way he did it. I think I would have done it the same way. Maybe out of frustration, I would have attacked with Koko earlier, but look at that, man. Look at that. If I didn't win that roll, things could have been bad. And look at that, I win again. Koko came through for me. This game could have went either way. So good games to Hawk. So let's just talk about it. Do these new mons fit in the meta? My conclusion is no. They don't fit into the meta, man. I've lost 200 points today playing with this deck. The Cosmo 2.0, you have to have Combuskin, really. You have to have Combuskin, Solgaleo, or Lunala. Against the Altarias, I don't know. Haven't played the Altarias. So the thing with Hawk, I think you just need to make a decision, man. You can't be in the middle. You gotta pick either Altarias, or you either gotta pick the Rush with Zoroark. But that's my video today. We're gonna include it there. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, as always, peace.